Hi everybody. Today it's Campbell's classic chicken noodle soup. It's a very cold and rainy and windy day here in the evening, kind of like supper time. I have a little bit of my nice little green tea here. It's brand X, it's not Twinings. Definitely not Twinings, or a couple of the others that I like. Well, let's do this thing here. Get the business out of the way. Here's our thumbnail. Oops. Whoa, this little plate's kind of flimsy. Paper plate. There we are, right there. It's almost obfuscating my face, but there we are. And do you think it looks like it? Is this a true representation on the can of the product? Well, maybe. Very strong maybe. We're going to put a little pepper in here though. Why? Because I'm a pepper. Remember the commercial from the 70s? The boy that was dancing around and had black hair, kind of slender, and doing all kinds of stuff. It was a Dr. Pepper commercial. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, we're all pepper, or something like that. Not to be confused with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. You can see here's some carrots. What else do we have here? You dig out some, what is it, parsley? And here's a little piece of chicken. But it's mostly noodles. It's a lot of pasta, okay, that you get with this can. And it is tasty. This is the kind of thing for a cold, miserable day. A good hot soup. So I don't have very much liquid in here now. And this is what you're getting from the can. What you see here is the actual solid contents, after most of the water's been drained out. Now the doctor told me I need more sodium, so this is maybe kind of good for me, whatever sodium I get from here, but most of you don't need it. It's a good soup. It has that, you can kind of smell the turkey, chicken, what did I say? Chicken. And you can smell the noodles. The picture probably gives you the idea that it has more vegetables in it than noodles. But the truth is, I think it has more noodles. Not a surprise, right? I like the soup. And it cost about, it's anywhere from $3 to $3.50, depending on where you're buying and how much you're buying. You can probably get it cheaper quantity online. By the way, I hope you will subscribe, but mainly I want you to watch the video. Maybe you'll like it. And whenever you buy stuff from Amazon, there's a link down below in the description. Maybe you'll use my link. Whenever you do that, I'll get like a small commission. I would say tiny. And some people have been saying that I'm ASMR, but it's really just unintentional ASMR, if you want to, and that they said I should be labeling the title of my videos as like unintentional ASMR. So I'm going to put that on 2 or 3. I don't know about this one, but I will put them on a couple. But I wonder if I'm consciously and directly calling this out as unintentional ASMR. Am I intentionally doing that? Am I being intentionally unintentional ASMR? You can figure it out. Of course, I don't think it's worth figuring out. It does look good with this nice tea, although it's not my preferred green jasmine tea. It's better than I thought with the chicken noodle soup. I didn't think it would be this good. Some people who live by themselves, or even some people told me they were divorced or something, and they'd play my videos and have a meal with me, like play it at supper, mainly supper because most people are working, or even at lunch or breakfast, and they join a dinner with me, and it's kind of like having dinner with a grandpa or something. Here's this celery. Actually, was that celery? I have to look at the ingredients. Well, that was good. And the perfect complement was this tea. But I'm sure if you had coffee with it or something else, it would be just as good. Except I'm not a coffee drinker. But someday I'll try to drink a cup of coffee on my channel. And we'll see how that goes. Campbell's Chunky Classic Chicken Noodle with white meat chicken. Not dark meat chicken. And by the way, I like white or dark meat. I've never offered the choice. Most of the time I prefer dark meat, I guess. And this also has proteins. 15 grams of protein per can. Don't believe me? There it is. I just now discovered that. That's wonderful. Soup that eats like a meal. And that's actually a registered trademark. They trademarked that one little line. Chicken meat with no antibiotics. Well, I don't need any antibiotics because I got filled up with them during my recent sickness that started about a year ago and that I'm recovered from now. Conquer life's hungry moments with Chunky. It has directions there. And it helpfully points out that microwave heating can cause popping and all of that. Or you can heat it up in a saucepan, but I use like just a regular pot. Here's a caution. Metal edges are sharp if using a can opener. Open the bottom of the can. Open the bottom. I always pull that little lid thingy at the top right there. And it seems to work okay most of the time. I remember sometimes I've had to break off with me, and maybe you've had that too. Recommended use by date on container. We're good on that because the date is like August of 2026 or something. And do not add water. It has enough liquid already, as we already saw. It's already explained to you. Ingredients, well, the main one is chicken stock then, and then white meat chicken. Carrots, yeah, we saw that. And it goes on to list a bunch of other stuff there. Now there's the celery we were talking about. A bunch of sodium things. Campbell Soup Company from Camden, New Jersey. No MSG. Cooked with care in the USA. All right. Mighty fine, boys, mighty fine. This is a metal can. Metal can. And the serious part, the nutrition facts. There's actually a serving size is 1 can. In 1 cup, it has 1 set of nutrition elements for 1 cup. But that's 1 cup. If you have just 1 cup of this, it's going to be mostly water. Mostly liquid. There's our protein, 8 grams of protein. It's nice. And it has a whole bunch of sodium. There's nutrition if you want to see it. And we expect that, all convenience foods like this in a can, they're going to have a bunch of sodium, a can or a package. But it's a good little soup. It's not just for when you're sick. Like I was young, I used to think soup was just for sick people. I found it depressing. As I get older now, well, for many years, even at work, I'd go over to the officers' club and have a bowl of soup. A bowl of soup and some of their good bread. Or I'd have 2 vegetables and some of their good piece of bread and unsweet tea. But I could make another video about that. And I guess that's about it. And you take care and try to stay warm and healthy and stay out of the rain. And peace out.